See where the fucking my guy. Hey! Hey, Omo! Woman be bad though, woman be wicked. Slaughter my guy like chicken.
Guys, this is a very shocking story that can only be described as a case of the hunter becoming the hunted, or a case of karma. That simply means what goes around comes around. In this life, when you have a friend that is a killer, just have it in mind that you are not totally safe, because someday something might just happen between both of you. He will capitalize on that to take your own life. Even your own life will be much more easier for him because he already knew you. These are just the things that played out in this very shocking and interesting incident that the police uncovered on the 23rd of October 2025 at Idemili village in Owa Aladima community in Eka North local government area of Delta State, that's southern part of Nigeria. This very young man you are seeing on the screen right now is the suspect here. His name is Amechi Okokenye. He's just 20 years old. He's from Idemili village in Eka North local government area of Delta State. He's a native doctor that took over from his father with the nickname the son of Ikuku. And that simply means the son of the wind. So at the time of making this video, that wind is unable to blow. While this other young man you are seeing here is the victim here. His name is Liberty Friday and he was just 22 years old. He's from Omunede village in the same Eka North local government area of Delta State. He claimed to be a businessman, while many people saw him as a yahoo boy. That simply means a fraudster. Both of them were very, very close and they were business partners. Amechi, being a native doctor, was also a spiritual guardian to Liberty Friday. And Liberty Friday, being a yahoo boy, anytime he's having a client, he will contact his friend that is a native, Amechi, to help him do some rituals or spiritual work for the client to pay him. All forms of charms or all forms of rituals that he have done, is this Amechi that is helping him do all of this until on the 30th of September 2025, when the whole thing took a dramatic turn. So, according to the reports, on the 30th of September 2025, Amechi, the native doctor, called Liberty Friday to come over to his house at Idemili, that he has gotten a very powerful charm for him to enable him make significant progress in his hustle. But when he's coming, he shouldn't tell anyone. Liberty Friday, on the other hand, quickly got up and got himself prepared. Then called his motorcycle rider, whose name is Isioma, to come take him there, and that is what they did. But before he left, he was able to tell his girlfriend that he was going there. Lo and behold, that was the last time anybody saw him alive. You won't believe, on their reaching there, Liberty Friday and the motorcycle rider were ambushed and murdered by the native doctor, the older brother, and the mother. So at that day passed, nobody had anything from them. The second day, the family of Liberty Friday started calling his line. None of his line were connecting. So it was after 3 days they had to call his girlfriend to ask him about him. The girlfriend told them that he told him some days back that he was going to see his native doctor friend, that is Amechi. So the family had to call Amechi to ask him about his friend. He told them that he virtually denied all of that. That he had not even seen him for some time. But if he can do something about it, he can make some sacrifice for him to return wherever he is. So he needed money to do all of that. So the family sent money to him, and they kept on sending money, and he kept on extorting them. Not until after about 2 weeks that the family saw that positive result was not forthcoming, and they had to report the matter at the police station. That was on the 14th of October 2025, and the police swung into action immediately. You won't also believe that this set of people connived with other people and called Liberty Friday's family that their son has been kidnapped, and they demanded the ransom of 10 million naira immediately. The family were in shock, but they were still able to negotiate the money down to 500,000 naira, and they sent them account number in which to pay that money into. But the family demanded that they speak with their son before they can go ahead and pay such money. The supposed kidnappers started posting them, saying today, tomorrow, and all of that, and that went on for like some days before they finally stopped picking their calls, because they know that Liberty Friday is no more alive and they can't provide him. While all this were going on, the police were able to monitor their location, and they were able to find out whom Liberty Friday contacted last with his phone. All of this led them to the house of Amechi, the native doctor, at Idemili village. Fortunately for them, they met him at home with other clients that have gone there to seek spiritual powers, and they were all rounded up. After a thorough investigation, he confessed murdering Liberty Friday and the motorcycle rider Isioma, and he was able to do all of that with the help of the older brother, whose name is Smart, and their mother. He later went on to show the police the septic tank where he dumped the remains of the victims, and the police later recovered the decomposing body parts of the victims for further examination. And the older brother, whose name is Smart, and the mother were arrested for questioning. Though I mentioned the native doctor has not mentioned any reason behind his action. If they did it just to harvest their body parts for ritual purposes, or they did the kidnapping just to extort money from the family, though that didn't work out very well, or they did business together that Liberty Friday didn't keep his own side of the deal. These are just thoughts from the public, and they are also believing that there must be something that transpired between both of them that didn't go well. And coupled with the fact that Liberty Friday is the only gullible person that he knows, that he can easily be lured to his house or can easily be deceived with such trick. And those people that are saying that it could be kidnapping, they're also saying that since after kidnapping him, the money they expected didn't come up, and they don't just want to let him go like that so that he will not go out there to expose them. That could be the reason he was murdered. And for me, if they're truly partners in crime, they ought to know that what goes around comes around, and betrayal always set in between criminals. I feel sorry for the motorcycle rider that had to end up as the collateral damage. May his gentle soul rest in perfect peace. This was just a young man that was doing legit business and lost his life in the process. He was just sitting on his own, minding his business, when Liberty Friday called him for his services. He never knew that that was going to be the last day on earth. Anyways, may his gentle soul rest in perfect peace once more. And guys, like and help us share this video so that other people will learn from it. See you next time.